I wanted to expand on something that was discussed slightly during this show about coaches and comms on stage.
We're doing this again.
We talked about it on the last show, but I want to get Ant's perspective on it. What do you feel about maybe the CDL looking at next season, allowing coaches to say, be able to talk to their team in between rounds and search, between rounds of control? Do you think that's worth exploring?
I don't know, man. It's hard. I think if you could like call a timeout, then maybe, you know, in S&D or in control, like get an extended break in between rounds. But it kind of be OP, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm a hard no.
I think that would be like super OP. I think like it's not like the coach can like be in a headset on the floor with LeBron or
the players can hear the coaches yelling, giving them hand signals.
I understand. I understand, but it's different with a headset, bro. You know what I mean? Like if I'm on a headset, I can literally just be I am literally the overlord. Like for Chris, for example, he's had a ton of experience. He knows everything and everything when it comes to Call of Duty, and he has all four perspectives in front of him. Like the guy is gonna be OP as fuck.
Bro, there would never be a spawner or person untracked ever again for my players. If that would be ridiculous.
So here's my position on it, which is like we're talking about respawn. Like hell no. I'm just saying in S&D, like would you guys be open to either during a timeout or only in between the rounds of S&D where coaches could get 10 words in their players?
I was say like a half a sentence, like go B. That's my thing. It's like maybe in between rounds you have like literally a 5-second gap to like be like, yo, they're going B, go B, go E. Like
if you were able to call timeout, Crystal, that'd be god.
No,
like if you
timeout's
cool.
Like a timeout's cool.
Like 2 of those series, but I mean,
we can have John in the timeout. That'd be dope,
right? Like if you like you're down 0-2 in control, and it's like, all right, I'm using my timeout here. You get 5 minutes. Like, all right, guys, calm the fuck down.
5 minutes is too long, bro.
I know.
Sure,
like,
I was just throwing
2 minutes, 1 minute, yeah, whatever it is, yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
I like that. What you're saying? You're saying 1 per series or 2 per series? And you can use either controller.
Probably 1. Otherwise, a broadcast then adds 4 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say, bro, timeouts and delays and shit.
Yeah, go back to the desk with Ant during this fucking timeout and see what he's thinking.
Listen, I would love to be able to talk to my players when they play hardpoint. I've said it so many times, like while I'm sitting in the dugout, I'm like, damn, bro. If I could just talk while they're playing, I think it would be awesome. But at the same time, I think the skill of the Claysters, the Lamars, like all those, like the Dan Ghosts, like everyone that is really good at communicating and playing the game and also not getting shit on, I think it is such a underrated and super valuable skill that a lot of players cannot do. There is a lot of people in the league that flat out cannot do that. Plain and simple. Like they can't. And I think having a coach be a bailout in the middle of a hard point is really dumb. As much as I would love to be able to do so, I would love that. I do think like it's ridiculous. A timeout or something in control or search, I don't mind that. But I think like Chris, being able to track kills and spawns and all that stuff is literally a skill that you'd just be taking away. Like, I don't know.
Chris, it's probably really hard for like people to understand that haven't played.
Probably impossible.
Bro, the only way that I can maybe kind of try to translate it to you guys is like when I watch Call of Duty, it's fucking way easier than playing. Like way easier. I can sit up here and critique a play all day because I'm not thinking about everything that I should be doing on the map. I'm just watching another guy and like seeing what he's just
doing. Left. Yeah.
Right? It's like, wait, you just got a 2-piece here. Like you're not sitting there like I just shit on this guy. All right, now I got to pick this up. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not thinking about the streak. Like you're thinking about so much as a player. When you watch, you're not thinking about all that shit. So I think it would be hella OP if you got the right guy standing behind him. Like,
yeah, dude. Like just like so many things. Even specialists back in the day, like people used to forget commonly to switch the flak jacket when someone would have a war machine. And everyone in the chat would be like, what the fuck? Just switch the flak jacket. Like people tunnel vision. Sometimes like that tunnel vision is why they're so good. But at the same time, like that is a skill of managing everything else that's going on while also playing the game or having someone manage it for you while also taking a backseat. Like there's like different ways you go by it. Like that is an actual skill.
Think about the timing, bro. Think about little timings. Like think of like Slasher's snake in top dome, right? And then like off a BZ dies in hill, you see it from his perspective off rip. And then Simp's getting ready to spawn, you go, Simp, no hesitation, run and just chow hill for Slasher right now. You know what I mean? And it's just like, oh shit, like the timing is completely different now. If he was gonna stop and like throw stuns or nades or whatever, like it changes it so much because you have every perspective. Like you can see that there's nobody in the hill. So Simp, don't throw any stuns and nades, just beeline it towards hill. Like it changes so many situations. Like
all of that.
It would be
the timings, bro. Your spawns, tracking spawns. Like how many times like you get a kill at the end of the hill and be like, yo, that guy's gonna spawn out. You're in a 3-on-4 right now. You're in a 3-on-4. Push, that guy's spawning behind you. Like, bro, if anyone doesn't have to think like that and say that, make sure they hear it. That shit's like crazy important. Or like, you know, a BZ, for example, Tyler's pushed up by himself. Like, yo, Tyler, wait, Tyler, wait for a second. You have Austin right behind you. You guys are gonna chow
Yeah.
that if you kill these guys, they're spawning out. Like anything like that on top of that stuff, or just reminding people like, oh, they're spawning bedroom, they're spawning bedroom. Like all that shit would just be like even easier. And again, I think that just takes away from like a lot of players that just simply can't do that. I'm a hard no on that.
Yeah, we talk about the runs, like the compounding mistakes that happen almost wouldn't exist if coaches, especially in hardpoint,
They would exist.
be like,
way
okay, which way
less.
they spawning? Like,
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
point, like, wait, like all that stuff that you could do to prevent like you losing team fights would be out the door. But I think for search, I think there's a way to kind of bring some kind of
Search would be
in
cool.
S&D. I think that would be cool.
We can do a timeout.
So
Yeah.
worth the conversation.